Coach Paul put November 2023, you're a visitor here in Uganda, but on a mission. I'm sure you remember that first day, officially welcome to Uganda on football matters, and specifically for Uganda Cranes. How do you remember about that day?
Always, it's a nice memory, because you come to a new country, you don't know what's going to happen. So I was really surprised. Also, the targets that they have been asking. So to build a team for 2027, a strong team. So that gave me immediately a good feeling, because that means there was a vision, but also the way they have been treating me in the beginning. It was a really nice surprise for me, and I will never forget this.
Congratulations on the contract extension. What does this mean to you as a head coach of Uganda Cranes for the next period that you have agreed on until 2028?
First of all, I can say that I'm very happy. I'm also very proud, because like I said, when I came, they asked me to build a strong team for 2027, when Uganda will be hosting AFCON. So now I can finish my work, because with the extension, that means that they have the confidence. It means also that I can continue with my work, and I think we are on the right track, but we are not finished, and I think there's still a lot of work to do. And it's always nice that you can give, or that they give you the opportunity to finish the work.
You've done an amazing job, but are you aware that you've made a lot of history in Ugandan football? On this particular extending a contract, you are the first coach in Uganda to have a contract extended after the original period agreed on expired. You've now had a contract extended. What does that cross your mind?
Like I said, I didn't know that I'm the first coach who is extended. So again, it gives a feeling that the people believe in you, that there is confidence, that there is respect, and I think that's very important in life. And I think, first of all, I think the credit goes to the players, because it's the players on the field, and it's the players who has to bring the results and has to do what they have been asking to do. So I think the first credit goes to the players, and then in the second place, also the credit goes to the Ugandan people, because they were always there. In the beginning, I know when I came, there were a lot of doubts about Uganda Cranes. It was not the football delight, but I think in a certain time, people came out, people came to support the team, also give me the confidence, were behind me, and that gives a really feeling like a family. And I think that's important, and that's how I feel in Uganda. We are one family, and I'm very glad, very proud, very honored that they extend my contract, and that means a lot for me.
You're talking highly about Ugandans. What's your relationship with the FIFA president?
I think with the president, he was the one who called me when I was in Congo. If I would like to come to Uganda. So we have been speaking, and then after I received the invitation, I spoke a lot with the president. He was very well informed about me, not only of the results, but also the way I've been working. So I could feel he had did his homework, and I think we had a good relationship. in that way that we could speak openly with each other. Also, the things that I wanted to change, he always tried to do his best for this. He has the understanding. Also, I think the president he knows football, and that's also an advantage because a lot of times you will come to, with all respect for other countries, you meet a lot of presidents, but not always presidents who knows football, and that makes it sometimes a little bit difficult. But I think the president gave me a lot of confidence. He didn't interfere. He let do my job. The communication was at the right time. You don't have to talk every day with your president. It's not possible. And I don't like to do this either. But I think we understand each other very well, and the respect is on both sides.
The next take on questions will take me to AFCON 2025 qualification, African Nations Championship, an amazing job you did because I witnessed myself, and then the World Cup qualification. So close, but that is an amazing job for the Uganda Cranes. The fans here love to see their country win, but some of the moments you created for them winning away from home, how do you feel about that success? The team qualifying for AFCON 2025, finishing second in the World Cup qualifiers, and then I'll talk about the champ.
I think first all the credit goes to the players, and like I said, I'm very proud to work with them because we don't have a team who has stars, but we have a team. We have players. We have been creating a very good family. We are friends together. The respect is there. The discipline is there. The engagement, the mentality, and I think that was the strong points of Uganda, and that's the players who has to do it. Of course, the way I've been approaching, I don't let them sit down. I'm on their neck. I know we are training very intensive, but I think the players they pick it up very well. Never there was a complaint. So I had the feeling that they wanted to go forward, improve something, and that's I think the strong point at the moment from Uganda Cranes, that everybody has the will to win, not to be afraid to lose. And I think this is a changement in mentality that we brought, and also we brought the belief. And I think in football, it's very important. If you believe in yourself, and if you believe in the team. And I think by the time we went stronger and stronger, you saw players more confident. Also, the intensity on the field was the intensity what we brought on training grounds. So they replied, respond very well. And I think we have to thank a lot the players for the will.
How do you feel taking Uganda Cranes to AFCON 2025?
Yes, it's not new for me to go to AFCON. For me, my fifth time. But of course, I'm very proud to go to AFCON because I don't think many people believed in the beginning that we could do it, because also it was not the easy group. But still, I think the way we have been playing, the way we have been, I think, a little bit entertaining by moments the public. And that's what I also told the players, we have to win the crowd. And how you can win the crowd is by performance, to show the will, to show the mentality, the engagement on the field. And I think we were quite successful in our home games, and then you can feel the support is coming behind the team. And I think we had a very good example when we played Algeria, but maybe we come back to this game. But I think the credit goes first to the players and to our supporters.
For the World Cup qualifiers, did you feel at some point that, yes, we can make it?
I told from the beginning to the players, it was not that easy for me as a coach. Because when I signed the contract with Uganda, I think maybe 3 or 4 days later, we had to play our first 2 qualification games. So I didn't know the players. We had to discuss the rules. We had to discuss the principles in defense, in offensive. So it was not that easy. But I told them, and I was very close with Burkina Faso, in a few minutes away for a World Cup qualification when I was in playoffs, also against Algeria. And also what happened with us in Algeria, it happened with Burkina Faso. So it was very hard. But I always told the players, believe. In football, you never know. But what is the thing is, you have to try to win also your home games and away games. Even it's one you can draw, a set, and if you cannot consider, if you can keep 0, then you can go far in the tournament. And I think they pick it up, and they have been trying to do everything. And we were close. There were some games that we have been giving it a little bit away by personal mistakes. But that happens in football. The best players of the world can make mistakes. But I think the way they have been playing, I think we get a lot of respect from a lot of other countries now.
From the AFCON qualification to the fantastic job of having the belief within the players and the technical team of World Cup, there came the African Nation Championship. A lot of pressure from the home crowds, a lot of pressure from the country, a lot of pressure from the government. I witnessed you training from first minute of the team's training, last minute of every training session, maybe also getting involved deep in the night, waking up to plan for the team. How did you feel, especially where the last second of the game, of the group stage, had to be decided at home, and the fans, all of them, maybe some of them inside the stadium, and other one to walk out the game against South Africa?
This is, first of all, also the players, and that's what I'm saying, the belief in the mentality and the engagement is important. The game is never over. And that's what we try to do also on training ground, to get the players that you not come back. So there's a lot of examples in football, but this way you need also a little bit of luck on your side. You have to be honest, because I think that moment with the way they have been playing in that second half.
We are seeing some new faces, players who are playing abroad, and then also some from the local league. And you seem to have given everyone a chance to believe, I can play for the Uganda Cranes. How do you balance this process?
You know, in football, it's important that you find a right balance. And I think I'm a coach who watch a lot of games in Uganda, so I can see the performance of the players. I follow up more than 60 players abroad together with my video analyst. So we are from morning till evening every day on the job. But the thing is, you like always to get better players or more maturity or more experienced players. And I think if you see the last 2 years, there was a lot of improvement in our league. And that's also because of the players. So I think also we have good quality of players. The thing is that you have to bring him on the right time and give him the chance. So it's not because you play abroad that you have this advantage. But if you play abroad, and of course you have all formations in Europe, it's before a lot of African countries. It's normal. But I don't see only players who are playing abroad of all local. No, nothing to see. The best will be selected. And if you are one of the best in the local competition of abroad, you will be chosen to be part of the team.
What are your goals for AFCON 2025 and how will you prepare the team?
I think we have to use this opportunity also to face 2027, because this will give us the opportunity to see where we have to work on, maybe on our strong points to get them better, but maybe also on the weak points that we have to do better. Also, it gives the opportunity to a lot of players who never played an AFCON. So, of course, there will be pressure. Of course, there will be a lot of new things for them. But I think it gives us the experience to prepare 2027. At the meantime, I will tell also the players to believe. And we're going to try to be also the country who can bring a surprise. And I had it also with Burkina Faso. At that moment, they never qualified for the second round. We qualified, we went up into final. So in football, it never knows. I don't want to make big steps, but I think we have a lot of advantage to play now AFCON for 2027. And also now the players who are at the limit, maybe they can play 2027 or not because of the age. So that they have to show also something. It's now the time to prove at your people, to prove yourself, to prove your family, your friends, for everyone. So I think it's we have a good mix to do something, and I'm quite confident the way they have been playing the last World Cup games, the way they have been performing, also the mentality and things. If we can bring it.
The Cranes for the next 3 years. A lot is going to happen, but what plans do you have, if you don't mind sharing?
If you talk about 3 years, then maybe the president has changed the extension from 2 years and a half to 3 years.
8 years, okay.
It will be also a challenge. And it will be a very nice experience to work with the team and to, when you are the hosting country, you know the expectations. We saw this also with Jan, the university. Everyone is nervous. Everybody is losing a little bit the way because everything has to be perfect. But that gives a healthy pressure. So I think we're going to try to do our level best to get a really strong team that we can perform well and that we can make. All the Ugandan people who were born with the ball in the stomach, to make them happy.
And coach, how do you manage the pressure? Of course, there are games that you feel that will create the pressure, definitely. For instance, the game South Africa 3-3. The stakes were high. Fans are shedding tears. At the end of the game, they're happy. How do you manage such pressure? And what message do you have for the fans?
On them, it's not a good idea. So then I prefer to take the pressure away from them. I talk with them on the training ground, also in the dressing room before the game, after the game, so to keep them down, to concentrate on their job. The message for the fans is I'm really grateful because I think I have the respect of the people and I can feel it. And first, it starts with the team, but also if I come on the pitch, you can see people applauding, people are appreciating. If you leave the field, people are applauding. That you cannot see this often, and this is what the Ugandan do. And that's what the feeling to be more. Family, you can feel it. There is one group, there is one family, they all believe and things like that. So it gives me a really good feeling and I'm very thankful for our fans. And I'm asking, please come out and support, because what we saw in Algeria, this was not the victory of Algeria. It was the victory of the fans of Algeria.
Extending your contract until 2028 comes up the international break and Uganda Cranes against Ashraf Hakimi's Morocco. What message are you giving out to the players against one of the best in the world, maybe one of the best on the continent, Morocco?
Yes, this is, it's a double feeling, because on one way, it means that Uganda get a lot of respect, and they get a lot of respect because of their performance in the last years. And that is, like I said, it's for the players. Now, to prepare a team, if you're going to face the best team of Africa with all the stars, it can play different ways. You can play a good game, even if you lose, but you play a good game. It can give you the confidence. But we cannot afford to play badly against Morocco. That we cannot afford. So therefore, again, it will be an important test for me as a coach or the technical staff to see the behavior of the players and how they can resist the pressure for that game, because it will also be full stadium. I've been working in Morocco, I know, it will be completely. Tangier, I was there with Burkina, I know. So, but it's a good test. But I think a lot of coaches would not accept to play in Morocco because they are afraid of the result. But I think I see it differently. I see it the way we have been performing, the players. They receive the respect. Take this chance with your both hands and prove that we will be a team who can do something in AFCON. I see it different.
What's the relationship with the fans?
I think good. What I feel, how they react. If I, like I said, when I come on the page, when I go, also in the streets, if I go for shopping, for food, if I gonna take a coffee, always nice compliments. Hi coach, hi this. Thank you for the job. If you go to the airport, people, customers, it gives a really nice, good feeling. And I'm also very respectful to them. I'm not a coach who said, I don't care and I don't know. I know what they do for the team, and I also show them the politeness and the respect. But it's always nice to go out on the street and to receive compliments. The boys did well. These stories. So I think we have a good relationship.
At the end of every press conference, you normally crack a joke with the media. How much do you love them?
Yes, I love them, but I only see men now. So I'm not used to see only men. So normally you should be mixing. The balance has to be there. I think the media has been playing a very, very important role because the approach was positive. And the players, they are reading more media than myself. And people are reading media. And the media people, they can change the heads of players, they can change the heads of supporters, of everyone. So I'm very upset with the media people, honestly. And I hope they will continue even in bad times, because also for supporters, a big supporter is there also in bad times, not only if you're winning, but for the media is the same. So be always, try to be positive. Don't say that you may not have your write your opinion, or say your opinion, but try to do it in a positive way, because you can bring psychologic a lot of things that can happen in the heads of the players. But if you're always negative, players, they read too much. You're following too much media. So you're playing a very, very important role. And up until now, I'm very happy.
For the 2 years you've been here, and for the next period coming up, is there something you have tried to eat in Uganda that you loved most? You like eating?
I like eating, of course. But you know, if you go in training camp and you're in Kampala in training camp, then you eat a lot of organic food, or they try to give you a lot of organic food.
Which food in particular?
It's a pocho and mayoc and the planta and your things. But I'm used to balance the food, not too much sauces and things like that. So, and that's sometimes difficult in Uganda to because it's most of the time a little bit grazy with the sauce and things like that. But to say I don't like the food, no, I cannot say.
Have you learned some more words in local language here, and you can say a few words?
I'm still requesting, because always I have received this answer, but I'm so busy. And the best way to talk Ugandan is with the Ugandan lady, no? So I'm still waiting.
Okay, and finally, Coach, what excites you? What makes you happy?
You know, you leave your family, you leave your friends, but I'm used, because I'm 20 years. But if you feel comfortable in the country, because I'm always in Uganda, I'm not a coach who works from Holland, Belgium, and come only for the games. So I'm always here. That says a lot. In that way, that you feel good, that you're able to work, that you're appreciated, that people are kind, people have respect, and then you can do your job. And then you can do your job with pleasure. Then you are motivated. Also, a coach has to be motivated. And if I see how I'm respected in the country, it gives a boost. And this boost and this motivation, I transfer to the players also. So it works in a very good way. The way they treat me in Uganda, the respect is there. So that gives me also a very good feeling to work there. And yes, I'm feeling quite good.
Okay, thank you so much, Coach, and wish you all the best. 2028 is the magic number now.
Oh, thank you very much. Now I understand why it's 2028 here.
Thank you.
Thank you.